Good morning, Kuwait. Good morning, everyone who's watching us through the KTV2 on this live stream. I am your host, Abdulaziz Darwish. We are coming to you live this morning from the Ministry of Information studios here in downtown Kuwait. Today, we are still in the February, the celebration month of our lovely country, state of Kuwait. We are celebrating the 62nd anniversary for National Day and 32nd anniversary for our Liberation Day. So these days, it's a lovely days, very good vibes. Too many happiness. You will see Kuwaiti flag on the streets, in the building of government and also private sectors. And today in our show, we have a distinguished guest who are going to join us today in this live permitting. And before we start, I would like to greet our working crew. And also Sarah, good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Aziz, and good morning to you, dear viewers. Happy morning and happy celebrations and happy February. As my colleague Aziz said, today we're going to have various segments and special guests that we are so happy and pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the program and never go away. So Aziz, as we are living in really a celebration season, everyone here in Kuwait, residents, everyone is celebrating and being happy of the National Days and the Liberation Day that coming in the few days. So do you have any preparation for a celebration, Aziz?
Actually, during this, in the beginning, since the raising of the flag ceremony in the beginning of February, you will see all the governorates, private and also the private sectors, the public sectors, they are celebrating the celebration for the National Liberation Day. Yes. Yesterday, I was honored to be at Al Jahra Governorate at the Red Palace yesterday.
Wow.
It was like a huge event for we call it the women volunteering society. They are launching yesterday. They are we call it the celebration, and the CEO Sheikh Fadia Saad Al Sabah, she's already being there. And the event, it was very lovely. I've been there. I saw the celebration. And today we have too many things to talk about also by co-host Sarah.
Exactly, Aziz. Too many things to celebrate. And today here in the Ministry of Information, the printing of information syndicate in collaboration with the public relation, they actually produce an event for today. It's going to be a really event for celebration the National Liberation Day. Too many things going to happen. Too many songs are going to be played. Too many events. There are going to be booths, food, and too many things. Isn't it?
So it will be in the main hall, in the main lobby of the Ministry of Information. You already saw, dear viewers watching us through the KTV2. This is now the preparation for the booth. So too many participants for supporting, we call it the young entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Because now during all the governments in the state of Kuwait, they are celebrating the National Liberation Day. Even yesterday I told you about the Red Palace and Al Jahra Governorate. Now today in the Ministry of Information, with the presence of too many, we call it deputy undersecretary. We're gonna present today in the event.
Yes.
And too many people from what we call it the variety departments, from TV, from radio, from administrations. It's a lovely time to enjoy this amazing weather and even to networking and celebrating our happiness day.
Exactly, Aziz. Big appreciation and thanks to everyone who actually organized such a great event, a lovely day to celebrate our celebrations. Not only here in Ministry of Information, each house in Kuwait are celebrating right now with a lot of, everyone presenting how to celebrate the nationality of Kuwaiti, how to be proud, how to be like, let's say, a glory of being Kuwaiti by like playing songs, by the food, by some children that are printing some flags in their faces and much more. So, dear viewers, let's listen to this national song and then we'll be right back to you.
Good morning, dear viewers. Mild weather by day with light to moderate southeasterly wind with a speed of 6 to 26 km per hour. We are expecting some scattered clouds will appear, but tonight it's going to be cold weather with light to moderate southeasterly wind will continue with us. Minimum temperature today we have recorded 7 degrees, but maximum temperature may reach 22 degrees. We're going to have a little bit heating by day. State of sea in general is going to be slight to moderate, and the wave height from 1 to 3 feet by day, and by tonight it's going to be nice weather if you are planning to do any marine activities for the next 24 hours. Expected weather in Kuwait City for the next 5 days, mild to warm weather by day, but still cold weather with us late night and early morning. As we can see, maximum temperature will range between 23 to 26 degrees We are expecting some scattered light rain on Thursday. Also, this coming, inshallah, weekend for the minimum temperature will range between 10 to 11 degrees. This is our weather forecasting this morning. Thanks for watching us. And now let's go back to our colleagues Sarah and Abdulaziz.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. Now it's time for the daily segment about the Kona segment. His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, sent a cable on Monday to Pakistani President Dr. Arif Alvi expressing sincere condolences over victims of the bus crash eastern Pakistan.
Yemeni Information Minister Muammar Al-Eryani expressed appreciation on Sunday for Kuwait's honorable stand and support throughout the years, including dozens of its humanitarian and vital projects in the Republic.
Saudi Arabia is known for excellence in various charitable fields, where it's already always been among the first countries in charitable, humanitarian, and relief works. Among these fields is what we call separating Siamese twins, where the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has realized international entrepreneurship and received the praise of their countries and relevant organizations, in addition to the families of the twins.
The International Defense Exhibition IDEX 2021 in its 16th edition and the Naval Defense Exhibition NAVDEX 2023 kicked off in the United Arab Emirates on Sunday in participation of the state of Kuwait. This is all the news, dear viewers, we have for today. Don't go away, let's have this little break and then we'll move on. It is really a lovely day, dear viewers, and we know it's one of the most significant month of the year. It carries a lot of passion to our beloved country, Kuwait.
So we say the schools and governmental and also private institutions, they compete to spread the word celebrating our national days, and who's better to show than the Kuwaitis engineers. We will talk about Sarah, my co-host, about the Kuwait Society of Engineers. They're hosting for the last week for 3 days about their bazaar. It's like an exhibition, and the founding is for our friendly countries, for Syria and Turkey, for the earthquake.
Yes, it was a really lovely exhibition. I just attended last week. It was 3 days of bazaar. We can see too many booths. Too many Kuwaitis are really selling too many beautiful things, from food, flowers, and even I saw some pets like animal. It was really lovely with that lovely national song, and you were there as well, Aziz, to present that, isn't it?
I was honored and privileged to be there that time. I was presenting. You see already the people who are the young entrepreneurs, who are already being like presenting, participating for their small businesses. You will see too many government institutions, they are participating there. It wasn't a very good vibe with the national song. It wasn't a good event.
It was really a good event. So how about your viewers to take a look at this report about Kuwait Society of Engineering Bazaar, and they will be right back to you.
Kuwait Society of Engineers launched their exhibition to support small businesses and entrepreneurs, which was held in the garden of the society from Tuesday 14th of February to Thursday 16th of February, and the profits goes to the charity to help who was suffered from the earthquake in Syria and Turkey.
Hi, my name is Reem Al-Nazi, and this is my account, Dream by Reem. So basically, I started painting when I was studying abroad. So each painting has a meaning. Because I love basketball, so I drew for Kobe Bryant. I drew 2 paintings this year, and last year I also drew 2 paintings. And for because National Day of Kuwait is coming, so I drew 2 paintings, one as you can see, one on the left and one on the right.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuf Al-Sadi. I'd like to talk a little bit more about my project. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am the official distributor and exclusive distributor of my products over here. Basically, what we talk about is in technology. My company is named Al-Sadi Technologies, and we do from general contracting all the way up to general trading. So we started off with something that I know the most, which is motors and vehicles, motor oils, lubricants, and different types of products. We got this product basically from Southeast Asia. Basically, it has several good traits, one of which is 80% less plastic, which is at some point very green and friendly, environmentally friendly. We also have a variety and different types of oils that is good for the motors. Basically, it's all API certified and as well as GCC packed very well. It's also covers a wide various of different types of vehicles, starting from the Japanese all the way to the American types of vehicles. We here in Kuwait, we have a large sum of cars, and we also have different types of motors as well. These lubricants actually cover mostly on motorboats and motorcycles.
Hello, everyone. My name is Engineer Nada Al Ghanai. I'm the head of the youth committee here in the Society of Engineers. Today, we're having the bazaar at our garden outside. Our aim in this bazaar is to help and support the young engineers on achieving their businesses and the home businesses, to help them establish their work in the future and to have a bigger business than a home business. And I really wish them a very good luck. And I'm so happy to be here to join this bazaar as a volunteer, me and my group. And I would like to support every one of them and tell them, you can do it, you can do it.
Hello everyone, this is Sheikha Al Saman and I'm an engineer, and today I'm a volunteer in the Kuwait Society of Engineers. Today we are celebrating the bazaar where every young entrepreneur can participate in their own businesses. This is a big chance actually to see how can everyone have a chance. So I wish everyone to have a fun and to take the chance to see each business, what can they share with their families and friends, and hope to see you in other times. Thank you.
Well, that was really a lovely report about Kuwait Society of Engineering. Big thanks and all the best to all the small business entrepreneurs. So let's move on to the other subject. Based on the keenness of the Kuwaiti Student Club in Jordan to achieve your interest and meet your demands, we submitted several requests to the members of the National Assembly.
The Honorable Representative Osama Zaid Zaid and the Honorable Representative Hamad Mohammed Al Midlij, who already graciously received the members of the Kuwaiti Students Club today. Sunday, February 12, 2023, let's welcome Jumana Hassan Ashkanani, first-year medical student at the University of Jordan. Hello and good morning.
Hello everyone.
Hello, Jumana. You are so pleased we have you with us actually in Good Morning Kuwait.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about, Jumana, about the event. What is all about?
Well, first of all, on behalf of the Kuwaiti Student Club in Jordan, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. We are hoping by our club to represent a great example of the Kuwaiti student studying in the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan by organizing activities and giving advices. So you can say that we are taking care of both educational and psychological aspects. Our main event purpose is to increase the national spirit by helping keep the environment clean with our community members. This time we went to the Kuwait Tower Beach to clean it up.
Nice. Juman, I already see some shots about the preparation, what you already being for too many activities you're doing with your colleagues. So can you tell us more about our students in Jordan and what are the tasks of the students in Jordan Club and what are some of the activities that you already also provide?
Well, as students in Jordan, we realized that we need to stick together so life can get much easier and happier. So by establishing our club, we knew that we are committed to make sure that will absolutely happen. As a member of the Kuwaiti Student Club in Jordan, I would like to say that the amount of work is unbelievable just to make the students' life much better. As I said before, that's happening by handling each task to a certain member according to their interest. Many activities are done and many others coming on the way, such as organizing friendly competitions and watching matches.
That's amazing, dear Jumana. So we are, for sure, we are living in a celebration, the National Liberation Day. And coming in a few days, how are the celebrations actually back there in Jordan, Jumana?
Well, we are still preparing for the celebrations in Jordan. And as soon as we know what we are exactly doing, we are going to tell you, of course.
That's amazing. Best of luck, dear Jumana.
Thank you.
And big thanks. Jumana, thank you so much for joining us today. Next time we're going to be here talk more about the celebration. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So special thanks to Jumana Hassan Ashkanani, first year medical student at the University of Jordan. Now, dear viewers, we go to this tiny break. They will continue.
Well, we came back again, dear viewers, with our first interview segment with our special guest for today. When he took a charge as ambassador of Greece in Kuwait and Bahrain 3 years ago, he had the ambition to strengthen ties between Greece and Kuwait, but also to emphasize the purity of the relations between our two nations. A pandemic later, he is proud to inaugurate this exhibition, Alexander the Great in Kuwait, bridging East and West with the collection of the renowned Greek painter from Macedonia Wilderness, through which we intend to familiarize more Kuwaitis with the personality of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great and his companions created actually the first Greek establishment in Kuwait on this tragically located island of Icaria, Failaka. This naval establishment marks the start of the Kuwaiti history and the first exchange of civilization between our two nations. So, dear viewers, let's welcome together His Excellency Konstantinos Papiragis, Ambassador of the Hellenic Republic to the State of Kuwait. So, hello and good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning to your viewers as well. And first I want to congratulate His Highness the Emir, the Crown Prince, the government and all the people of Kuwait for your National Day.
Well, thank you, Your Excellency, and we are so actually privileged to have you in our show today. So today we're going to talk about the Alexander the Great exhibition. So what is actually it's all about? Can you elaborate more about this great exhibition?
I want, as you told before, I wanted to find a common link between our two nations, two countries. In this case, Alexander the Great is the ideal item because 2,500 years ago he arrived in the area which is actually Kuwait, and from this point of view, it was a very interesting item for both nations.
Mm-hmm. So Alexander the Great is really from Macedonia, isn't it?
Yes, Macedonia is the northern part of Greece. Mm-hmm. He started his campaign here. He made a great campaign for 11 years. From there, he was through many countries. He reached till the river Indus. He stopped there, where actually is the border between Pakistan and India. And after he came back to Babylon, next to Baghdad now, and he established as capital of the empire, the new empire, and he sent a mission to Failaka, Icarus Island, how he named.
That's really great.
From there starts this common point in our history.
In your history, that's amazing. We're gonna know more about Alexander the Great and the exhibition, but we know that Greece is well known and considered one of the most beautiful country for the culture. We know the culture, the art, the history, the heritage building. So I heard it's gonna be a museum here in Kuwait about Greece, isn't it? Is that really true, Your Excellency?
Listen, I combined this event of the exhibition with having here two Greek ministers, which had a lot of meetings with their counterparts in the Ministry of Trade, the Ministry of Economy, and some great of your businessmen.
Yes.
And during this time, because we know already that the government plans to make a cultural park on the island of Icarus, Failaka. In this case, we told that we have the possibility to offer know-how and to cooperate in the construction or in other fields. And in this case, we could even establish a museum on the island.
Wow, that's going to be really great. It's going to feel like an island with the Greece Museum. That's really going to be really a huge project, Your Excellency. So you talk about the exhibition. It's going to be last for 2 months, isn't it? Starting from this month.
Yes, starting from 15th of February, and it was supposed to finish in 15th of January, and was supposed to stop 15th of February for 1 month. But now, because of the success, and a lot of people still continue to go in schools and different people, in this case, will continue the exhibition till 1 week after Ramadan. In this case, more than 1.5 months.
Oh, that's amazing, actually. So after like 3 months, let's say, it's going to be finished. So when actually, where it's the next place going to take place, actually?
Now that we are in contact with the government of Bahrain. Maybe we could transfer to Bahrain after, because maybe you know that I'm ambassador for Bahrain as well.
For in Bahrain. So, Your Excellency, you mentioned a little bit about the great Alexander, and it's really part of your history. Can you elaborate more about why actually you chose the Alexander the Great exhibition, and what can also tell us about the world myth himself?
Yes, Alexander the Great was a great personality. He started as a conqueror, but during his term, he made a lot of, he became a great politician. In this case, he had a message. The message is the effort to bridge East and West, which is the title of our exhibition. In this case, this message is very actual on this time, because he was for the peace, for the peaceful coexistence, and he was to no discrimination for religion, for nations, for belief. In this case, is something we can use even now. And this message was the most important. Another thing is the common link between the two nations, because it's the first time they met in history, and it's an opportunity as well to show the Greek civilization, as you told before.
Yes, so we can say that this platform or this exhibition is like a bridge that reflects or connects between two nations, the West and East, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
That's amazing. So, Your Excellency, we know that Greece actually is well known about its tourism as well. As I mentioned, the culture, the nature, the art, and the heritage building are still there from like let's say thousands years ago till now. So, what's your big advice to encourage our dear viewers and Kuwaiti people to go there? What's your best like say tourism destination when we go to the Greece?
Greece, the Greek landscape has a great variety.
Yes.
In this case, there are high mountains, there are seas, there is deep bays, there are a lot of archaeological, historic sites, a lot of gastronomy. It's not so big country, but every area has its own gastronomy, has its own customs. In this case, it's very interesting for people to go around Greece. Some places are very known, but there are many others which the people don't know, and maybe they offer more things. The important is now, during the exhibition, I announced for the first time officially the direct flight to Athens. That is something very important, because we will have all over the year 2 times a week. That can give a great impulse to the tourism, to the people-to-people relations, and as well to real estate. Because having this flight is very easy for someone to go to visit his property.
Yes.
And we have the flight for Mykonos as well, which was established last year. It was so successful. We continue this year, only for the summer, but the flight for Athens will be all over the year. And we hope very much for having Kuwaiti people to enjoy the beauties of our country.
I'm pretty sure they're going to go to Mykonos, because I know a lot of people, they love going to Mykonos island, especially nowadays the weather is getting really lovely, isn't it?
Yes, it is, it's sure. But there are a lot of other places which is worth to visit.
Can you mention most of them?
Okay, Crete Island has so many things. Peloponnese is a paradise of art, of history, of landscapes, gastronomy. Macedonia in the north, very important.
Macedonia, which from the Alexander the Great, as here we can see.
Yes, where he is born and where there are the tombs of his father and other kings of Macedonia, which is like the pyramids of Egypt in a way, to see the interior, how it is with all these golden artifacts and objects and so.
It's really great to go there to see where the Alexander the Great were born, actually, and to know more about the exhibition here in Kuwait, to learn more about that.
Because even the painter, which we have the painting of painter Varlamis.
Yes.
Varlamis is born in the same site where Alexander the Great is born.
Wow.
That's why he had an obsession. That's why he made around 700 paintings and sculptures about Alexander the Great. Here we have the chance to expose around 80 of them.
Yes.
But there is a possibility that we bring more in the case we have the museum or other things.
Wow, that's...
And even the curator of the exhibition lives in this place where is Alexander the Great born.
That's amazing. Encourage us more, Your Excellency, to visit the exhibition, especially to visit Macedonia actually
Yes.
in near future. So you mentioned about the tourism. So what about the cuisine? We know that Greece cuisine is really lovely because here in Kuwait we love food, as you know.
Yes, yes.
So what about the what's your famous actually dishes and meals here?
Yes, the Greek cuisine gastronomy is one of the most complex there are. In this case, there are a lot of taste using very much of fresh ingredients. And they use a lot of fish as well, tomatoes and some other material. And patisserie is great as well. And it's okay. The tastes are very beloved by, in any case, by all the visitors.
Yes, the visitors. So what about your opinion, Your Excellency, about here in Kuwait? Well, how can you see the tourism here in Kuwait, the places? Have you been to any places here in Kuwait and you love to visit it again?
Yes, one I liked very much is the Salam Palace in Kuwait, next to the opera,
Great choice.
to Jack. Yes, it's really very spectacular because you see a lot of history of Kuwait and you follow the tragic event of the invasion, which is very emotional for a lot of people. It's one of the best things to visit in Kuwait. But okay, archaeological museum, the avenues is great mall, maybe the best in the Middle East, very worth to visit. And is nice. The beaches of Kuwait are very attractive. There are very nice hotels as well, 5-star hotels, which give a great opportunity for developing tourism here. If we develop Failaka, will be really a great destination as well for Kuwait.
Well, we are hoping that Your Excellency in the coming future to see Failaka as one of, let's say, it's like same as one of the Greece parts, let's say, with the heritage and the nature. And in your point of view, Your Excellency, let's talk more about the Kuwait and the Greece diplomatic relation. We know that we have that joint relation from a long time ago. So if you elaborate more about that diplomatic.
Yes, Greece was among the first countries who recognized the independence of Kuwait, and they established an embassy here. And he took part as well in the international coalition which liberated Kuwait in the 91. Always we have a good relation. We had direct flight at this time. Always a lot of Kuwaitis remember always Olympic, which was created by Onassis and was one of the best airlines at the time. And the relations are very good. We have a lot of contacts. Okay, we had the pandemic, which was a little stopped that. But immediately after my arrival here, in 1 month, came our Minister of Foreign Affairs. In this case, it was a very good visit. And now we have, during the same day of the inauguration of the exhibition, we had 2 ministers, which they met their counterparts here, and they tried to find ways to develop more the relation. We have Kuwait and Greece support the same values. That is very, in this case, we have many common points, and we cooperate in the international fora about that.
Yes.
And we respect the international law of the sea, which is for us is the cornerstone of our policy. In this case, we have a lot in common, and that we can develop more our economic relations as well.
Inshallah, in the future, we're going to have more of a project and collaboration between Kuwait and Greece, and big appreciation and big thanks to you, Your Excellency, for being here with us. And also big thanks for the effort of organizing actually that great exhibition in Failaka Island. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you as well, very much.
Big thanks and appreciation to His Excellency Konstantinos Peperekos. He is Ambassador of Hellenic Republic to the State of Kuwait. So, what is the Eco Schools program? Eco Schools is the largest international program that encourages schools to take a holistic approach to sustainability through environmental education and educational for sustainable development. It engages the youth of today to protect the planet of tomorrow. Eco schools encourage young people to protect their environment by giving them the opportunity to actively preserve it. It started in the classroom and expands to the schools, eventually fostering change in the community at large. To know more, dear viewers, let's take a look at this report and they'll be right back to you.
Kuwait Water Association, the national operator of the Eco Schools program in Kuwait, in cooperation with the International Foundation for Environmental Education, FEE, the Private Schools Union in Kuwait, PSUK, and the Arab Planning Institute, API, had the honor for inviting various staff to attend the first workshop of its kind for international accreditation of Kuwaiti schools entitled Green Flag.
We are here today for the green flag. You know what's the green flag? We are looking forward to help our environment, to save our planet. Now, our schools, in the curriculum of with the students, we are aiming them to take care of this environment through this curriculum. We are very thankful to be in the public school. We have schools now sharing the private schools in this green flag.
I came today to see the workshop of how to have the green flag. My school is registered in this program of having the green flag. We are working in the school for 10 years now on the recycle, on having the school have a good environment for the student and for the whole area. So this was the beginning. Then we started to think about how to get a healthy and a good environment for all Kuwait.
We came today in the Green Flag program. Our aim is to collect information and start our own environmental club in the school to encourage students and raise awareness to make our planet clean.
We are here at the Green Flag Conference, raising awareness for the importance of sustainability and the protection of our Earth. The Earth is our home and it's where we live, and it's important to take care of it and to recycle and to ensure that we're not wasting resources, as without that, the Earth is doomed. And climate change is a serious issue that has been showing its effects over the years. For example, in the past few years, the Earth is getting warmer and the changes of climate change are noticeable. Summer is getting hotter, winter is getting colder, and over the years, these changes add up. And this is all very detrimental and can lead to harming human civilization and human life as we know it. The Earth is our home, and it's our duty to protect it and ensure that further generations can also inherit our home and live peacefully in it. Civilization and human life as we know it. The Earth is our home, and it's our duty to protect it and ensure that further generations can also inherit our home and live peacefully in it.
Invited to this workshop because I think it is a very important issue, because to strengthening awareness about environment. And we have to begin with students, because it is a new generation, because now we are in a very important point for the environment, and all countries are concerned, Kuwait, like Switzerland.
We're here today for the Green Flag program to help to raise awareness of the environmental issues going forward in our world, and to educate our future generations of children in environmental issues. I believe that it is a necessity of teaching and of teachers to help the future generations, to help children in the future to learn and to look after their planet and to make their planet sustainable and somewhere for us all to live for years and years to come.
I'm here basically to start the program Eco Schools, which is one of the largest programs globally with around 60,000 schools and being implemented in 95 countries. The program uses a 7-step pedagogy, which is a project-based learning pedagogy, where children audit their environment, look for solutions, plan those solutions, do monitoring and evaluation of the implementation as they engage with the solutions. And at the same time, teachers try to see that project are situated in the curriculum of the schools. We make sure that they are not add-on activities, but are part of regular teaching and learning.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We see a glimpse about our second interview segment. She studied law for 3 years, and her life is between life coaching and master in marketing and international businesses online. Since 17 years old, she was out from Spain for a period because she was working as a professional dancer and access among the various opportunities. So let's welcome today Genovefa Rincon Gordillo. She is an entrepreneur. Hello and buenos dias.
Hello, buenos dias. Sabah al-khair.
Thank you so much for joining us today in our show, Good Morning Kuwait. We saw already a video about some glimpse about your life in Sevilla and other places. How is it feel? I see your eyes when you look into the video, it's sparkling.
Thank you, first of all, for having me here. And how it seems, it feels so proud, so blessed to can have the opportunity to be in another country and be super good welcome and super open to kind of spread the culture and bring the people even to my city that is not that well known like Marbella or Madrid or Barcelona or Mallorca. So it's been so blessed.
So blessed, and thank you so much for joining us today. We are happy today with us in the studio. Today we already have a chit chat with you and people who already saw you in one of the important events. We're going to talk about it later. They saw you that time. You are spreading your culture with your colleagues also and cooperation with the Embassy of Spain to the state of Kuwait. But before that, can you share to the viewers tell more about yourself? Because I already presented to you, you studied law, you have too many passion. Tell us more about yourself.
About myself, I can say I am a person that always I was interested to develop myself, my personal side, and helping people, developing myself in personal side. Because I used to say that you can't do something shining if you don't shine first as a person. Nice. So this was my main, even above of a study or whatever, my main goal was develop and take out the possibility light that I can have inside to can make it later on something shiny.
Nice. So it's like make it more shiny and shiny. Now we're going to talk about one of the event already happened the 30th of January until the 4th of February. We saw already the advertisement everywhere. It was location at Injaz Hub and so it's already followed by the Kuwait municipality, that area. So it's a huge event, too many participations. We saw some about the culture of our friendly countries from Spain. Tell us more about the Feria de Kuwait event.
Feria de Kuwait was an amazing initiative from Abrar, Faisal Al-Masoud. She contacted me through the embassy to create in Kuwait what is Feria. Feria, it is like an exhibition, starting in the beginning with a souk market annually in the south of Spain, and later on become in the whole cities and village in the south of Spain. They have a weekly feria. In the beginning was for animal, still in some small village, they exchange animal. But nowadays it's an exhibition of gastronomy, an exhibition of arts, an exhibition of the fashion also. It is a week that the people like it to share with each other.
Nice. So people sharing with each other. So I saw that time in the event, even our camera from Kuwait, Good Morning Kuwait camera was in the event or presenting there. I saw, we call it, you are representing your culture. Like the main topic is like, we saw the culture of Spain, from dancing, from the food, from the architect, the art. Can you share it more? Like this is the aim of the event, right?
Yes, it is. It is a taste of Spain, no? Because we cannot make a definition in one word about Spain. So it's a taste of Spain. We bring it chef to cook the traditional food. We bring in artists to dance the traditional flamenco dance that is the original from Spain. We bring it also the costume to give the people the chance to also wear it. We bring it the things to have here like the flavor, the taste of a little Spain.
You already mentioned something important, flamenco. It's like when we mention flamenco, usually we are heading to Spain directly, all around the world. It's like spreading a culture. That time in the event, I saw like a restaurant and a huge event for flamenco, too many hours performing flamenco. And the dressing code with the flowers, with too many things. Even in the picture in our show, Good Morning Kuwait, we'd like to thank the preparers for preparing the pictures. So flamenco, let's talk more about flamenco dance. It's representing Spain.
Yes. Mostly the south of Spain. The south of Spain, as you know, was a mix of culture. Actually also mixed with the Arab culture. So from this mix of different culture, born the flamenco, which it is a way to express mostly feelings. There is two branches. There is cante hondo, it's more deeply and it's expressing more deeply emotions. That's why it's passional, it's sadness kind of. And there is the cante more llano, more light. This is the rumba, the bulería. It's something to end any gathering in a good terms, in a happy way.
So when we saw the flamenco that time, it's like spreading something about we call strong and feelings. We say already feelings of the culture and the strong mindset. So that time the Injaz Hub place, it's a huge place and a very good location. We saw the facilities there. How is the cooperation with Injaz Hub, especially with Abrar?
It's amazing. She's the master. It's not only cooperation, it's a master class for me, to be honest. So how it is so easy, so hard, because she's
so easy. Huh?
So easy in a way that she handle everything in her mind. It's everything very, very well calculated. It's hard because her team is not very big because of this perfectionist that she is and hard worker. So we come from 10 in the morning to 12 a.m. every day, but with pleasure I making this job. Yes.
So it's like a good ambassador example for everyone who's working there. You have to be always in the passion, always dedicated, always following your goals.
Always. Sure.
So this is what comes to the Injaz Hub. Let's talk more about the Spanish embassy in the state of Kuwait, the cooperation, the facilities they are providing for the culture. Let's talk more about your embassy as well.
My embassy is an amazing embassy, because it's made it by amazing people, to be honest. Our ambassador is amazing. Guillermo, who was before the second ambassador, was super, super amazing. Salwa, all the people who are working in the embassy. But they are very limited because the community, even if Spain creates a very big expectation in Kuwait, that's something that we love it. The community, the Spanish people are not that much in Kuwait. We are around 400 something.
The community. Yeah.
So what happened? The ministry from the south of Spain is not helping that much to making more actions. But the Spanish embassy is trying to do their best with not possibility in terms of budget and stuff. Is trying to do their best to helping Kuwaiti people to know more about of culture and also in whatever requirement they have from Spain. So that's why this kind of event, they take it as a pleasure and they was so involved and so happy to have the idea from Abrar to develop this kind of thing that represent very well our culture, because they cannot do it alone. So they are always open to wherever Kuwaiti people wanted to create anything. They are always involved, always supporting, and they are so nice person, to be honest.
And there is something else. We already appreciate the bilateral diplomatic relation between the state of Kuwait and Kingdom of Spain. You know, the Kuwaitis love already Spain so much. There is too many destinations in Spain. People like in Kuwaitis, local people like to travel there to express and see also the culture and the beauty of Spain. This is what happens between the two cultures. Even we saw in the event the merging between Spanish and the residents and the locals. It was very lovely. The merge of the culture, the merge of joyful, of the happiness, the music, because we say cultures, it's like universal language. It's like the food, like the art. The cultures also unites people together. So this what comes about in general. So I know even for sure for you like culturing, you know, you like mutual culture. I noticed like you are also an Abrar, your colleagues, you are all multitasking, right? You like to be multitasking.
Yes, I love it. And of course I love culture because I love people. And I don't like it at all, the walls that we create sometimes because we don't understand another culture or we don't know another culture. Most of the time because we don't know another culture. So the opportunity to come to Kuwait and explore the Arab culture and see how close we are and how good connection we have and how you welcome Spanish people create on me the pleasure to spread more and more and more, and trying also in Spain to teach the people how it is here, spread to the people how it is here, the life, how are the Kuwaiti people, and to make them also kind of treating you better when you are in my country, because we really feel all the Spanish people, and this is something common that we always talk from the people from the embassy to the community, how the Kuwaiti people welcoming us and give us the chance to learn from the culture and to learn from them, because other culture you just pass by, but this culture host you in your home, in their life, so this is the only way that we can feel how we can improve and connecting both culture. And by the way, I don't feel like there is that much difference between us in the culture.
In the culture. You see all the time, Khinofi, we say all the time, good times run very fast. We didn't feel the time. Thank you so much for joining us today. For sure, we'll have next time, we'll go talk more about the other achievement, accomplishment, and also all the working crew, or they say hi to you, say gracias.
Shukran, de nada.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for having me here.
Have a seat, my dear. It's okay. So, dear viewers, we are a pleasure to have with us today this morning Khinofi Farikon Gordillo. She's an entrepreneur. Let's have a quick break. We'll talk more because we are celebrating the national song and also the National Day and Liberation Day of the State of Kuwait. Now we'll have a chit chat with our guests already. Talk more about what we're gonna do for the next event. So let's go to this break. Then we'll continue.
What a beautiful song. This is our lovely homeland, Kuwait. Dear viewers, today we finish our episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. See you for the next one and happy celebrations.
Happy celebrations. See you tomorrow.